Hi, welcome to this Hathayoga class filmed here at Studio Liv in Kungsbacka, Sweden by me, Tobias Mattsson. Sit in any comfortable position with a straight spine, maybe like me in a cliff pose. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, deepen and lengthen your breath. Make it go down into the stomach. Long, even, deep breathing, low and slow, and always use your nose. Put your chin back a bit. Straighten your spine, like if it's a collar of pearls. So you aim to get some distance between each vertebra. Now add a small pause on the exhale and on the inhale at the top and at the bottom. Now engage more muscles to deepen the breath even further. So you use your stomach muscle to exhale every last bit of air. Hold and breathe in as wide and as high as you can go, up to the collarbone. Next inhale. Hold at the top. Relax your whole body. Feel your pulse racing, but don't panic. Just relax and stay. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes and focus on the floor. Come back to the room. Now lift your hands and watch them. And do 2 small breaths with your nose while you raise them and go down. Exhale. an activating breath. When you inhale, it's the activation part of your nervous system, as a longer exhale is relaxing for your nervous system. So continue this in your tempo. You can follow with your neck and your upper chest. Put your hands on your knees. Relax. Feel a slightly raising pulse and energy in the body. Come over to all four. Use your fingertips and at first we stay here in a square pose, and when we breathe out we go down with the torso, and when we breathe in we push through the fingertips and raise our shoulders, straight arms. Engage your core muscles a bit here, so you can think like that your hips is the only hinge you have, and the only parts moving is your torso. So don't let your spine move around. Just keep it with this belt of muscles, so you engage the whole core and move just the torso and the shoulders as deep and as high as you can go. Now come down with your fingers, keep your thumbs in and stay for a stretch. And if you don't feel anything, you move slightly forward here. Just be careful, just a slight tension in your fingers. And come back if you moved yourself forward. Turn your fingers towards each other and put some weight carefully here as a stretch for your wrist. Come back a bit and move your fingers towards you. And move slightly back so you feel a stretch here as well. And come up and move your fingers towards your knees. And first go back so you feel a stretch in your wrist again. And then carefully do small circles here and move direction Turn your hands to a normal position. Knees hip distance apart. And start with a few cat and cow when you breathe out and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. And start this movement with your hips. And follow your breath. You can use your ujjayi. So you do an ocean sound, a constriction. It gives you a sound to focus on as well. And now try to do circles. So think of your spine like you are skipping a rope. And change direction. Try the other way. Move your hips a bit and your head and your whole spine. Stop in the middle. Push your toes and move your knees slowly up to a dog position. You can take it really wide. Bend your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Push into your fingertips. Lengthen your arms. Lengthen your spine. And here, when you breathe in, you do like a wave towards your plank. Bend your knees, come back. And again. Stay in your plank. Hands under your shoulders. Press into your fingertips. Tighten your legs. Engage your core. Tilt your pelvis. Keep looking a bit forward. And relax here. Breathe out. Come back to downward dog. And slowly, with slow steps, tiny steps, move forward. And stay here. Bend your knees slightly. You can rock gently from side to side. Carefully straighten one leg at a time. Feel the muscles in your spine engage a bit. And breathe out and come down to a squat. Feet straight or slightly outwards. Hands together. And press your hands together. And straighten your spine. And stay here for a while. Low and slow, long breath through your nose. And next, breathe in. Come up to standing. Hands together above your head. And breathe out, come down. Feet forward. Go to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Activate your arms, your legs, your torso. Tense, but not super tense. Active, but not struggling. Breathe in, hands to the ceiling. Look at your thumbs. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in. Straighten your spine. Hands to your knees. Step back with your left foot. Knees to the mat. Breathe in. Straighten your right arm to the sky. Breathe out. Come down. Breathe in. Straighten your back leg. Breathe out. Come back to a plank. Breathe in. Step your left foot forward. Breathe out. Knees to the mat. Breathe in. Raise your left arm to the ceiling. Breathe out. Return your hand to your mat. Straighten your back leg. Breathe out. Step forward. Breathe in. Straighten your spine. Hands to your knees. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Hands to the ceiling. Breathe out. Hands to your heart. Press them together. Return to mountain pose. Breathe in. Hands to the sky. Breathe out. Forward fold. in, look forward, hands to your knees. Breathe out, step back your right foot and your left foot back to knee position. Breathe in, raise your right knee. Breathe out, knee towards your chest. Breathe in, feet to the ceiling. Raise your head here. Breathe out, knee to your chest. Breathe in, straighten your right leg, feet towards the floor. Now tilt your hips, and if possible here, bend your right knee and grab your foot. Stay for a few breaths, and then release foot and hand. Return your hips parallel and come down. Right knee to the ground. Breathe in, raise your left knee towards the ceiling. Look up. Breathe in, knee to chest. Breathe out, knee to chest. Breathe in, foot to the sky. Look up. Breathe out, knee to chest. Breathe in, straight foot, straight leg, active foot, and tilt your foot to the side, and if possible here, bend your knee, grab the ankle and stretch here. And if the balance is hard to get, move your foot slightly so you get like a triangle pose. If you're really straight, it's nearly impossible. But if you move it slightly to the side, big hand under your shoulder, and it's a bit easier to stay here. Activate your leg so you straighten it, but you keep it back with your hand. And next time you breathe out, you release your hand and foot and tilt your hips square and come down. Stay on your fingertips. Breathe out and lift your knees just slightly. Spread your knees, come back to a child pose on your fingertips. So you straighten your arms here, raise your shoulders, deep even breath. Next breath, breath out, move your hands to the side. Feel the side stretch. Stay here for a few breaths. Engage a loud ujjayi breath as an exercise to breathe against that restriction. And move to the other side. Come back to center. Come down on your stomach. And now cross your arms. It doesn't matter which one is above the other. And when you're in here and you feel stretch in your shoulders, you do a slightly rocking motion here from side to side. So keep it careful here. I don't know, I'm squeezing the microphone here, but then try the other arm above the other, and you get a slightly different feeling. You keep rocking from side to side here. Carefully, you relax your shoulders, just like a small massage to your shoulders. Nothing too violent. And we come over to Sphinx pose. So elbows under your shoulders. Drag your hands back. Lift your upper chest. Shoulders back. Feel a slight tension in your lower back. And we stay here for a while with a low and slow breathing as usual. If we lose our breath and huff and puff, we've exceeded our capacity and need to back down. In my view, we should practice in a way that we can keep an even, deep breathing. Because if we huff and puff and hold our breath, we come into the stress part of our nervous system. And now if you have the range of motion, you turn your hands out a bit and push up to a seal position. Along the same view, I think that you, after a yoga class, should feel energized and not tired like after a hard physical workout. Movement creates energy if we do it mindfully with our breathing. We are made to move, and the more we move, the more energy we get. I'm sure the oldest people you know move a lot. So relax your lower back here. don't go too far. And stay for as long as you like. And then breathe out, come down slowly, relax your head on your upper hands, rock your hips, release any tension. And come up and move over to your back. And now we're gonna do some rocking with our shoulders. So we move across the mat, and when we reach the end, we go the other way. So we have to use our hips and the top of our shoulders. So it doesn't matter how it looks and in what way you manage. Just move your torso with your shoulders and your hips. A few times along your mat, and then we can sit up. Do the same thing with our hips. So we walk with our hips. We need to wiggle from side to side and use that little movement we have in our hips. So a few centimeters by each turn, and go forward. And we can stop in the middle of the mat and come down. Robot arms close to your chest. Lift your knees, your both legs, and let them just come down straight in front of the hips. And next time you breathe out, you push your feet towards the floor, and you push your elbows, and you lift your hips. You can move your shoulders in a bit. Press your back of your head towards the mat. And when you reach your peak here, you stay. And then with your next out breath, you move up to your toes. Push even further with your hips and your elbows and the back of your neck. You reach a little bit higher. And then when you breathe out, you put your heels back down, but you keep your hips lifted. You can come down and rest and repeat, or stay for a little bit longer. And breathe out, come down, hug your knees in tight. You can hold your elbows. And when you squeeze your knees here, you can feel your lower back raise from the mat. So you can tilt your hips back as if you wanted to touch the mat again. So you get even more tension in your hip flexors. So I find this is not only like a relaxing in between stretch for your hips, but it's a position of its own. It's kind of like a squat in another dimension. So we stay here in an active way for a while. Really squeeze your knees. Tilt your hips back so you reach the mat again. And the next time you breathe out, release your legs towards your mat. A short rest here. Talk to your whole body. Relax your shoulders, your hips, your legs, your torso, your feet, your fingers. Feel all the energy you have created so far. Let your breathing come back to a low and slow tempo. Now engage your feet. Lift them and cross them. And next time you breathe out, you come up to a boat pose with crossed legs. And now you can breathe out and come down a bit. Breathe in and come up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now make your hands to a pistol mudra and come up on your side cheek. So you lift your whole bottom up. And you can stay here or you can come down a bit on the side as well. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come back to center. And the other cheek up. This really works the side muscles in your stomach. It's a real killer. And release. Long breath out through your mouth and come back to your stomach again. And you can grab a block or any kind of object basically. Because what we're going to do is lift our head and our shoulders here and just move the object in a circle like this as high as we can. So we engage the back muscles, active legs, and change direction. Really activate the back muscles on our shoulders. And if we have a block, we can stay in front position. Press the block together. Breathe in and lift our legs as well here, like a Superman pose. And breathe out. Come down. Relax your shoulders, roll your hips. Let your breathing return to low and slow and even breath. Now we come up to standing and we pose in our deer mountain position again. And when we feel we're ready for new adventures, we take a small step to the side, point your feet, and come down with your knees. So your knees are above your feet. Try to get your pelvis under your spine. So you tilt your hip forward and your knees out. And we can stay down here in a star position. So it's a bit like the Shimabu horse dance in Kung Fu. Activates your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your back. A lot of muscles in your body. If you want, you can raise your toes. You raise your heels. You get a little bit of balance in as well. And breathe out. Come down with your hands towards your knees. And gently go from side to side. And look backwards and stretch your shoulder here. Come down with your hands. Heel toe your feet further apart. And you can lift your upper foot so you can keep your energy and power towards the middle of the mat, towards your stomach, your center of your body. And while we're here, we put our hands together on our back. Roll your shoulders back, straighten your arms. And if it feels okay, tilt forward and lift your arms as far as you can. And if it's really tight, like you see here, we can make this kind of hand gesture instead, so we come a bit further. And stay in your close to your maximum range of movement and breathe. And come down, relax, straighten your spine. And switch position with your fingers so you get the uncommon one. And breathe out, shoulders back, lift your hands, lower your torso, and your hands towards the ceiling and further in front of you. Let your hands go. Heel to your feet together. Come down to your squat again here. Straighten your spine once again. Push your elbows towards your knees and your knees towards your elbows. Let go. And come down to your mat again. Forward fold. Keep your knees slightly bent. And hinge from your hips. So you can start with your legs semi-straight, your hands behind you. And stay in a forward fold position without bending your back like in a yin yoga pose. And you keep it straight. You can have your hands in front of you, touch your toes if you manage. And you just stay at your slightly close to your maximum. And while you breathe out, you go a bit further. And when you breathe in, you relax the pose and move back a bit. So we're talking a millimeter nudge at your edge here. And we let time do the work. So do it very slowly and without too much tension. When our body gets stressed, we tense our muscles for protection. And now we just nudge our edge in our range of motion here. When you breathe in, you straighten your spine, you come back up a bit. And when you breathe out, you relax and go a bit deeper. And you can pause the video here and stay for as long as you like. And breathe out, release the pose. Come down to the mat again. Lift your knees together, 90 degrees. Spread your arms and turn them to the side. You can keep a block between your legs or a bolster, and choose how straight your legs should be or how bent they should be. Just keep this shoulder towards your mat and try to look in this direction. So a universal twist for the spine. It's from one of the old crocodile exercises in Hathayoga. And all the crocodile poses and movement work the spine. And breathe out, come to center. And the crocodile poses are called that because the crocodile is just one big spine. And in Hatha Yoga, the thought is that the spine moves out prana in Ida, Pingala, and Shushumna, the chimney, the big energy channel in the spine. So you really need to work yourself to get a really flexible, movable spine that has a free flow of energy. For your health and general power, prana. Come back to center, hug your knees. This time you can cross your hands and squeeze your toes a bit. And pull your nose and eye sockets towards your knees. And now do a deep breathing in and hold your breath for as long as you can. And squeeze your whole body, every muscle in your face, in your legs, in your stomach, in your legs, everywhere. And try not to panic when it gets hard. And you squeeze and hold for as long as you can. And then you breathe out through your mouth with a sound. And you fall down to your mat. You can shake it a bit. Lift one limb at a time. Get a bit of a shock treatment. And then stay in a comfortable position in your dead man's pose, Shavasana. Thank you for watching. Be well.